We've got a nice sunset in progress, but it'll be a while before it's totally dark as we enjoy blue skies above here at Safeco Field for Game 2 of a 3-game set. The Mariners and the Tampa Bay Rays, one of the hottest teams in all of baseball. Welcome to Safeco Field here in Seattle, Washington, everybody. Dave Sims along with Dan Wilson. We are ready to get underway. Take a quick look at the Rays lineup. Dan, here you go.
Well, leading off will be he'll be followed by Upton, Joyce, and Longoria back in the lineup. Ben Zobrist, Jeff Keppinger, Carlos Pena, Ryan Roberts, and then the catcher, Jose Molina.
All right, here we go. First pitch from Kevin Millwood. Off the plate for ball one. Andy Fletcher's got balls and strikes tonight. Rob Drake at first. Joe West, crew chief at second base. Sam Olbrook is the umpire at third. Line drive left field. Base hit for Desmond Jennings, coming off a 2-for-4 performance last night in the 4-1 Rays win.
Take a look at Kevin Millwood's numbers, making his 23rd start of the year. 4-10 record. The earned run average at 4.38. 89 strikeouts to 43 walks. 125 and a third innings on the year.
Second go around this season for Millwood against Tampa Bay. Faced them back on May 3rd. Down at St. Pete, went 6 1/3 in a loss. Here's B.J. Upton. Monster home run last night. Upper tank. Kept it fair. Yes, B.J. Is that the best ball you've hit this year? And he said no, and I was stunned. Wow. Turned out he had hit one at Minnesota. Deep left center field upper deck, and in the same game hit one to straightaway center field. This is a broken bat. Line drive down the line. That's trouble. Fair ball. Trayvon Robinson couldn't get it. Coming around Jennings, he can fly. So can Upton. Jennings is going to score, and easing in the third with an RBI triple is B.J. Upton. 1-0 Tampa Bay. For Upton, 3-base hit, his second of the season, and his 49th RBI, team leader in that category.
Well, you see how strong B.J. Upton is. That ball inside breaks his bat, and Trayvon gives it the dive down there in the left field corner, but just can't glove it. The ball gets by him, and then it's off to the races for Upton and Jennings. Jennings scores easily.
It's two of the faster guys you'll see on top of any lineup in Major League Baseball. So Trayvon Robinson gave it a good go, but couldn't come up with it. Here's Matt Joyce, the right fielder. Joyce 1 for 4 last night. Kevin Millwood has had his numbers, 1 for 12 against Kevin. Early action by these Rays. They've won 7 consecutive games, 10 of 12, and they're 6-1 against the Mariners this season. Maluk, Seager gives chase. Good play. Matt Joyce, the hitter, will be followed by Evan Longoria. Millwood looking for his first win since July 28th when he beat Kansas City here at Safeco Field. 6 1/3 since then. He lost at the Yankees and lost at Baltimore. The 0-2 gives him off the plate. All at 2 strikes.
Take a look at Kevin Millwood and the arsenal that he has. 2-seam fastball, 4-seam fastball. He's got that cutter that he uses effectively, the changeup, slider, and curve.
1-2 pitch. Strike 3 called on Matt Joyce. He's gone, 1 out.
Let's take a look at the defense tonight for the Mariners. Out in the outfield, we have Trayvon Robinson in left, Casper Wells in center, and Thames out in right. And on the infield, Seager at third, Ryan and Ackley up the middle, Justin Smoke at first, and behind the plate, the veteran Miguel Olivo.
Here's the key player for this Tampa Bay offense, Evan Longoria, their all-star third baseman. He's in the DH role tonight. Didn't play last night, but since he's returned, he's really swung the bat well. You might remember back in the first trip the Mariners had down to Tampa, St. Pete. Ruptured his hamstring, his right hamstring, infield up close. And he just serves it in the right field. Thames with a catch. Here's the throw. Upton scores, and it's 2-0. Tampa Bay Rays. Longoria serving that ball out into right field. Picks up an RBI. For Evan, that's his 24th RBI.
Well, Longoria hitting the ball the other way, getting the fly ball out to Thames in right. You can see the catch. He's got his momentum going forward. He makes a good just up the line, and with the speed of Upton, that ball had to be right on the money, and it just tailed up the line just a hair.
Longoria, when he hurt himself against the Mariners, here's Ben Zobrist. He was running on a 3-2 pitch. He was at first base, and he said about the fourth step he felt it go. Then he had the awkward slide, and he wound up being going on the DL for a long stretch of time. Here's Zobrist. Ben looks at strike one. Ben went 3 for 4 with an RBI last night. Good all-around player. Can play second, short, and any spot in the outfield. Bouncing ball. Attacked by Ackley. Throws over to Smoke, and that'll do it. Couple of runs for the Rays here in the first inning on 2 hits, no errors, and nobody left. 2-0 Rays. Mariners coming to bat. Well, Dustin Ackley's going to lead it off for the Mariners, who need a quick response. Tampa Bay's up 2-0. Here's a look at the rest of the batting order.
Well, following Ackley is Trayvon Robinson. In the third hole tonight, Jesus Montero, he's the designated hitter. Seager batting fourth, Wells fifth. Justin Smoke just back from Tacoma. Then it'll be Miguel Olivo batting seventh, Eric Thames batting eighth, and Brendan Ryan batting ninth.
23-year-old Matt Moore, good looking left-hander, pumps in a strike one. Matt, 23 years old, out of Fort Walton Beach, Florida, lives in Edgewood, New Mexico now.
Take a look at the numbers for Moore. This will be his 23rd appearance as well. The 9-7 record, an earned run average of 3.73. 62 walks to 124 strikeouts. Pretty good ratio.
That has been a hot pitcher. Last 3 games, 1 earned run over the last 17 2/3. As you look at profile on Ackley, who's behind 1 and 2. Ackley last night 0 for 4 in a 4-1 Rays win. Fooled on that pitch. Got a piece of it.
Tough at bat for a right-hander. Dave Moore only giving up a 176 average to lefty since May.
Worked the full count. On deck, Trayvon Robinson batting in the 2-hole tonight. Payoff here to Ackley. Solid stroke, left center field. That will get down. Upton cuts it off, and Ackley will hold with a leadoff single. One of the harder balls Ackley's hit recently. Good start for the Mariners.
Moore goes with a 3-2 fastball and just tries to run it away. Ackley doing a nice job of hitting. Stays on this ball. It's away from him and just drives it. Dave, you mentioned him hitting it hard. You can really hear that one up here, and it into center field for a solid base hit. Thought about going to second, made a nice turn, but went back to first.
Trayvon Robinson batting second this evening, coming off a first big league triple last night. One hop the fence, off the fence in deep left center field, batting left-handed, sliced it out there. Strike one to Trayvon. Second time Robinson batting in a two-hole since coming back here with the Mariners.
See Moore thrown over to first base there. Dustin Ackley is going to want to try to draw a couple throws over there so that the base runners can all see the kind of move that Moore has.
Foul. Part of the resurgence of these Tampa Bay Rays, Matt Moore has played a big role in it. Look at this, the last 5 starts, 1.47 ERA. Opponent's hitting a .82.
Pretty good numbers. That one loss to the Mariners.
Tampa Bay on top of the wild card chase going into tonight's game. Top 2 teams in the wild card chase, as you know, make the playoffs, that one-game playoff right at the end of the season. Tampa Bay a game lead over Baltimore starting today. Baltimore is 7-1 winner at home tonight against Boston. Keppinger goes to the second baseman Roberts to Pena. They can't get the double play.
Take a look at the Rays defense tonight. Upton in center, Jennings in left, and Joyce in right. And then on the infield, it's Keppinger at third, Zobrist and Roberts up the middle, and Carlos Pena at first. And behind the plate, the veteran, Jose Molina.
There's Jesus Montero DHing tonight. Montero 0 for 4 last evening. Been wearing out left-hand pitching. Good road trip for Montero. He goes 13 for 32. A couple home runs, drove in 5. Down at 2-0. Big numbers there for Jesus. Against left-hand pitching, he's 6th in the American League. Make that 5th in the American League behind Ben Revere and just ahead of Brett Laurie. Derek Jeter leads that category, 371. Get a 2-0 count. Bouncing ball, Keppinger will take this one. Goes to Roberts for 1. Pena came down on the bag in time as they complete the double play. So the Mariners are gone in the first. Rays lead at 2-0. Safeco Field, and here's a reminder to make plans to catch some rays as the Mariners take on Tampa Bay tomorrow here at Safeco Field under the sun. It's a U.S. Bank Mariners matinee special start time. Note this, 12:40. Means plenty of time. Sun and fun at the ballpark. Get your tickets right now at Mariners.com. And the good news, Felix Hernandez. There he is on the right with Frankie Gutierrez on the left. Felix will be on the mound tomorrow. Jeff Keppinger, ground ball down to Ryan. Quick out.
You see Felix there on the bench, and you know he's making a lot of mental notes about how Kevin Millwood's approaching them, and then takes that information into his start tomorrow. So you can learn a lot by watching a ball game on that bench and seeing how your pitcher the night before is approaching these guys.
It's going to be a heck of a pitching matchup because Jeremy Hellickson is one of the really good ones. He's got a 7-7 record of 3.52, but he's had his success against the Mariners. Here's Carlos Pena, 4 for 21 against Millwood. As you can see, it's been an all or nothing type of campaign for Carlos. Leads the club 15 home runs, 140 Ks, most on the ball club. And Carlos Pena, third in strikeouts in the American League behind Adam Dunn and Curtis Granderson. Adam Dunn's home run at Toronto last night, it was above the restaurant, straight away center field. And it's just one of those monster, and you've seen Big Adam go, go deep. Yeah. Nice, 6'6", nice easy swing, and hit it above the restaurant, straight away center field. Rogerson. Pena behind 0-2.
Pretty good turnaround for Adam Dunn this year.
Good for him.
Yeah, absolutely.
Miserable year last year. Took a little off. Missed 1-2. Millwood has been through the baseball wars. No hitter to his credit when he was a Philly against the Giants. Won 167 games in his career. .37 years old. This is his 23rd start this season. 1-2. Walked by Olivo. 2-2. Given had a great run back in May, where he won at the Yankees, at Colorado, and won here against Texas. In terms of results, that was the best run he's had. But one of the things that Martin Danny, you can appreciate this. His record might be 4-10, Eric Wedge, and a lot of guys tell you he's pitched a lot better than that as he strikes out Pena. And he's been able to get in trouble and limit that damage instead of having a 3, 4, 5 inning, 4-run innings, 1 or 2 when it could have been a lot worse.
Yeah, and that's where that veteranship comes in. He realizes he's going to give up some runs, but then he can shut the door on him after 1 or 2 runs, and that makes such a difference, especially against with the ball club that they've struggled scoring runs. He knows if he can only give up 1 or 2, he's got a chance to win a game. And
here's Ryan Roberts, former Arizona Diamondback. Ryan 0 for 3 last night. Other action in the American League West. Texas loses at the Yankees 3-0. They were no hit into the 6th by Hiroki Kuroda. Oakland, top 9 at Kansas City, trails 5-0 at the end of the bat. And the Angels, bottom of the 1st in Anaheim, lead Cleveland 3-0. There's Carpe Diem sees the day on Mike Carp's left forearm. Mike on the DL, hip problem. He's had to do some full-out splits, like goalie splits. You being a hockey guy, Dan, you can appreciate that. But he's had about 3 of them in the last couple of weeks, and we've caught up to him. Seager in front of Ryan, flips, got him, nice play. Good inning for Millwood and the Mariners. Hanging a 0 on the board for the Rays. In the home second, it'll be Seager, Wells, and the return of Justin Smoke. Second inning, Safeco Field. Root Sports is looking for the biggest Mariner fans in the Northwest. Going state to state to find the most passionate in our region. And this month, we want to hear from devoted fans in Montana. Log on to rootsports.com and show us why you're the Mariners' ultimate Northwest fan. Good to have servicemen and women in the building, along with our other fans here at Safeco Field. Dave Sims, Dan Wilson, Mike Flowers with a couple of days off. Here in the bottom of the second, Seager, Wells, and Smoke against Matt Moore. Matt making his first appearance here at Safeco Field. 1-1 record against the Mariners. Seager batted third last night, went 2 for 4. Laid down a beautiful bunt in the fourth inning. Had sort of a shift on against him. Bunted down the third baseline perfectly. He's behind here 0-2.
Good fastball there from Moore. The top part of the strike zone at 94 miles an hour. We've talked about before. That's a tough pitch to lay off up there in the top of the strong, up in the zone.
Moore from the third base side of the rubber. The 0-2 here to Seager. On the ground, backhanded, booted. Roberts hangs and throws out Kyle Seager. Mike Watson. Carlos Pena. He comes off the bag so quickly after he makes the catch. As we like to say, from the Ron Fairley school. Sometimes I thought he stole one last night.
Yeah, I mean, some guys will do that, and sometimes they are a little bit closer than it.
I can't remember exactly what play it was. Late in the game, he stole one coming off that bag last night with a bang banger. Strike one to Casper Wells. Great story in the New York Times. He talked about it a couple of months ago. Keith Hernandez, where did he learn it from? When he was playing from Ron Fairley. Our guy, number 6.
The great thing about this game is things get passed on from veteran to young guy, and then he passes it on. And
yeah, it really is a beautiful thing, man. No question. 1-1. Wells has been struggling, trying to find some answers. He's in the lineup because Michael Saunders, Eric Wedge didn't want him having to face the tough left-hander Matt Moore, and Saunders has been in a dismal slump. Sondo 2 for his last 34.
Yeah, it's a tough stretch, and Sondo getting the night off, probably more mental than it is physical, and get him back in that lineup tomorrow.
2 balls, 2 strikes to Wells. Strike 3 called. First strikeout from Matt Moore, 2 down.
We went to the top of the strike zone on Seager, and that one down at the bottom part of the strike zone. And it kind of locks up Casper Wells. A good fastball, 94. See Jose Molina there framing that ball nicely at the bottom part of the zone.
Well, here's the return of Justin Smoak. Coming back from Tacoma. He had 242 in 20 games down there, no home runs. As you know, very, very tough go this season. Bounces one, gets a base hit down the line, into the corner for Smoak. Digging it out is Jennings. Throw to second, not in time. Welcome back, Smokey with a double.
Well, we heard Justin Smoak at the top of the broadcast say he's feeling better than he's felt in a long time, and that's a lot of times half the battle. He goes up there swinging first pitch and just drives this ball down the line. Look at that extension. Just gotta love that aggressiveness right off the shoot.
Shortest stroke we've ever seen from him. That was priority 1 with Jeff Petlin down in AAA. Great example right there. It was a great look. 7th double on the season for Smoak. Here's Olivo. High drive, left field, down the line, off the base of the fence. Scoring is Smoak. Olivo into second with an RBI double, and it's a 2-1 ball game. Miggy went up there swinging first pitch and hammers one. Picks up an RBI, his 23rd, and his 10th double of the year.
Well, if it worked for Justin Smoak, it's going to work for Miggy too. He goes up there and gets a first pitch that he likes. This one a fastball up in the zone, and Miggy turns on this ball. He hit the ball a little overspin, otherwise that ball's out of the ballpark. And it's an easy double for Miguel and the first run for the Mariners tonight.
2 balls, really hard hit. See if Thames can keep it going. All this action coming with 2 outs. Fastball for strike 1. Thames had some really good rounds of beat feet today. He too looked like he was shortening up his stroke. Kevin Millwood hoping Thames can come through and tie it. Tell you what, that'll pick that whole dugout up. Watching Smoak come back, first pitch back, aggressively going after something and making it happen.
Absolutely, and nobody's feeling better than Justin Smoak down there. That's got to be a relief. Come back and make that kind of contribution right out of the get-go.
Well, that's terrific. 0-2 here to Thames. He went, says Sam Holbrook, and Thames is gone, but the Mariners do pick up a run on 2 hits. No errors. They leave 1 to complete here. It's 2-1 Rays. Desmond Jennings and B.J. Upton. That youngster wearing it well. Mariner fan with a nice black hat. Black Bart from the old Westerns.
Dave, you might want to pick up one of those Western styles.
That's not bad. I have one like that back in New York. That's good stuff. Old Stetson I bought back in the Urban Cowboy days. Was that about 1980 after the Travolta movie?
I got to say, I love your hats, Dave. They're outstanding.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Jose Molina. He was a member of the Catchers Union. You got to respect this family, right? 3 brothers, yeah. World Series rings.
They all can catch. They do such a nice job back there. They can do a little bit with the bat, too.
How about Jose at the stolen base last night, which was a riot. And that's it. These are 3 really good catchers. He and Benji were Angels 2002 Yadier wins the World Series with the Cardinals last year. Goes the other way, serves it right to smoke one out. Soft line drive. 1 down here in the 3rd. AT&T Trivia question time. Here you go. And Dan, I'm going to ride with you on this one. What do you got? What Mariner has the most consecutive successful stolen base attempts? And a lot of this is during your time here. Julio Cruz, Ichiro, H, Harold Reynolds, or Mark McLemore?
You know, I'm going to go with D, Mark McLemore. He's the only guy there that didn't spend a lot of time with the Mariners, but that's what I'm going with.
All right, just for laughs, to spice it up, I'll go with Cruz.
Right.
Some good guys there. Good guys. Top of the order, Desmond Jennings single to left and scored on the RBI triple by B.J. Upton to start the ball game. Desmond Jennings was thrown out in the 5th inning. They had been on a 20-for-20 run and base stealing. Rays had 4 stolen bases last night. Montero gunned down Jennings in the 5th. Stolen bases by Sam Fuld, 2 by Sam and 1 by Jose Molina.
It's a little feather in the cap when you can end a streak like that, Dave, for a catcher. Only been thrown out twice this year.
21 out of 23. Back up the middle. Ryan can't get it. Clean base hit. 2 for 2 night. Desmond Jennings. Brings up B.J. Upton.
Jennings has hit the ball hard twice tonight. This one a fastball about the middle of the plate, and he just drives it right back up the middle. And as always, as we talked about, 21 out of 23, a guy you want to watch on the bases. He will go.
16 out of 54 is Olivo throwing out would-be base stealers.
See a lot of throwovers here from Kevin and probably some slide steps as well. And a guy like Jennings getting the ball to the catcher is key. You know, Miggy's got the strong arm and the quick release. It's just a matter of whether he can get the ball quick enough in order to get Jennings at second base.
And everything compounded by the fact that Upton has homered now 3 times in 3 days entering today's ball game. Right field, Thames towards the line. He's got room. Hangs in, makes the play. In foul territory. Well done. 2 outs. He's just learning this field too, so.
Absolutely, and that wall juts out there. He knew it was there, but his eye on the ball, good concentration, and then a check of the runner at first base. So nice play by Mr. Thames.
Big out. Here's Matt Joyce. So he could call a 3rd strike in the 1st inning. Rays scored twice in the 1st. RBI by Upton. Sacrifice fly by Longoria. The Upton RBI was via triple. Mariners come back with an RBI double by Olivo. TNT trivia question. Fans going with Ichiro. Most consecutive successful stolen base attempts. Decent lead by Jennings.
Tough read for Miguel here with the left-handed hitter. You cannot see the runner there when you're with a left-handed hitter in the box, and so it's a blind eye to the runner. You have to rely on either the bench or someone in the field to let you know that he's going.
Your guys, Mariners bullpen on the third base side. Here's a look how difficult it is, Dan.
Yeah, he's up underneath the hitter there, and you just can't see. When he shifts outside, then you have a chance to see him.
There he goes. Got a great jump. Throw. Not in time. Ball's on the third base side. Strong throw by Olivo. Stolen base by Jennings, his 22nd.
You saw Miguel kind of creep away from the hitter so he could see Jennings taking off, and like Dave mentioned, a great jump. Miguel gets off a strong throw, but it's to the third base side of the bag. And Ryan's just not able to get the tag down in time. Had that ball been on the other side, they would have had a chance, I think, at the runner. But with Jennings, Dave, everything's got to be perfect. And it was perfect last night when they got him. But when a guy steals 22 out of 24 now, he's a tough guy to get.
2-0 count here to Matt Joyce. Up high, 3-0. Jennings going on first movement. Number 1 in stolen bases in the American League. Joe Madden, big proponent of the running game. Like the Angels, he was with the Angels for 31 years in our organization. They're a big proponent. They go first to third very aggressively. Look out.
Yeah, and I look through these statistics too, Dave. Obviously, there's guys like Jennings who have 22 bags, and Upton's got in the 20s, but then there are a lot of guys that have 5 and 6 bags, and that's an indication of a manager who likes to run. He's not afraid to let guys go when they feel like they got to jump.
Hey, like I said, Jose Molina's 2 for 3.
Yeah.
Foul off.
Now you're going to get thrown out some doing that, but
puts pressure on the defense.
Absolutely. Davey Martinez there, a guy who could run in his own right.
Good player.
He was a good player.
You got a 3-2 count here coming to Matt Joyce. Swing and a miss. He's gone, and Evan Millwood racks up his 3rd strikeout. He strands Jennings at second. And we go to the bottom of the 3rd. Ryan, Ackley, and Robinson coming up. Three-game set, 12:40 start tomorrow. Look forward to having you with us. Our AT&T trivia question: which Mariner has the most consecutive successful stolen base attempts? Dan went with Mark McLemore. I went with Julio Cruz. The fans went with Ichiro. Survey says the old number 51 for the Mariners. Ichiro with 45 consecutive stolen bases. April 2906 to May 1607. And Julio Cruz was second with 32. We'll see Mr. McLemore again when we go back to Texas on final trip. Ryan fouls one off. Brendan Ryan, Dustin Ackley, Trayvon Robinson here in the third. Robinson make that Ryan last night 1 for 3.
Mac, one of the better teammates I played with, Dave. Just a great person.
Always enjoyed watching him play with you guys and with Baltimore.
Yep.
A multiple position guy.
He could do a lot, and he just loved to play. And always had a smile on his face, kept guys loose.
One of those put me in coach kind of guys, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Really good dude. He was wraparound work for the Texas Rangers pregame, postgame. 0-2 to Ryan. Ryan with that base hit last night got himself going after going 0 for 11 on the road trip. Skies this one. Third baseman Keppinger coming over. He's got room. One out. Check out our CenturyLink high-speed pitch. And Matt Moore topping at 96, Millwood at 92. Where's Ackley? Back to the top of the order. 3-2 pitch and a home first. Single to center field. Hit the ball hard. Great sign. It broken 0 for 8 for him. That bat died. That is a foul ball. A lot of runs being scored around baseball tonight. Houston won at Chicago 10-1. Dodgers lead at Pittsburgh, bottom 9, 11-0. Atlanta shut out San Diego 6-0. Baltimore beat Boston 7-1. Colorado 8-3 over Milwaukee. And how about this one? Philly gets a first inning home run from Jimmy Rollins and makes it stand up. They win 1-0 at Miami. Outside Ackley, Kansas City 5-0 over the A's. That's a final. Angels 4-0. They lead bottom 3 against Cleveland, and Texas lost at the Yankees 3-0. Rays play Ackley straight away in the outfield. 2-1 pitch. Fastball gets the outside corner. 2-2.
See his arsenal there. That four-seam fastball, he's used it very effectively tonight. I'll tell you the thing I like about his fastball, it's mid-90s, but he's located it very well. We've seen the high pitch to Seager, the ball at the bottom of the strike zone to Wells. Ackley, the first pitch was in on his hand, so he's located that four-seamer very well tonight.
There's a 2-2. Off-speed pitch again.
See the tracer here on Moore with this at bat on Ackley. That first pitch in on his hands. That breaking ball was up. Ackley was able to foul it off. It's the 7th pitch of the at bat.
2-2. Loper left field. Jennings is fast, but not fast enough. Base hit. A 2-for-2 night for Dustin Ackley. Mariners' 4th hit.
Well, Moore has worked Ackley away. Another fastball down and away here. And Ackley stays on it just long enough to drop it into left field in front of Jennings. His first time up, he got a fastball away as well and was able to put it in the center field. This one looked like it had better location on it down, but Dustin has used the left part of the field here effectively twice.
5-4 fielder's choice for Trayvon Robinson last time up. Looks at ball one. Mariners on the board in the second inning with 2 outs. A double by Smoke, first pitch he saw tonight upon his return back from Tacoma. Next pitch, Olivo doubled off the left field fence, pretty much the same area. Trayvon to left field, backs up Jennings. Out number 2, back to first goes Ackley.
Well, you'd love to see Dustin Ackley and Justin Smoke. They finish up strong here in the last 7 weeks of the season.
Because as you look ahead, if these guys get it going, you build around those 2 guys in the middle of your order. Especially, you look at Smoke as a switch hitter with power both sides. You look at Montero just wearing out just about anybody right now. Those are your keystone guys. You get a veteran or 2 in here to go with the young guys, then you got an offense.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because right now, as you look at the Mariner profile, last in batting, last in runs, 12th in hits, next to last in homers, saving grace, 4th in ERA.
Yeah, they pitched so well this year, both the starters and the bullpen. But to see these guys have a good finish to the season, Dustin's been pulling off. To see him drive that ball to left field and get some hits over there.
High drive, center field, going back up. Then he's got it under control. And that'll do it for the Mariners. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. 3 in the books, a 2-1 Rays lead.
Between the Rays and the Mariners as we head into the 4th inning. Hi, everybody. Angie Mentink here at the Ford Sports Desk. Meantime, the Yankees entered the day with the best record in the American League, 68-47. They were hosting the Rangers in the Bronx, and we look in on how they did. Scoreless in the 7th. That's when Nick Swisher rips a 2-run blast deep to right field. His 16th of the season. Bronx Bombers over the Rangers, 3-0 the final in our Sterling Bank scoreboard. Guys.
Thank you, Angie. There's a look at the American League East standings. Tampa Bay, talking to Evan Longoria, said, can you catch the Yankees? He said, we're not worried about that. We go out there and do our job, and if it comes down to those last 5 games, we'll be ready to go. Here's Longoria. Rookie Kuroda threw a heck of a ball game for the Yankees. He had a no-no into the 6th.
Against a tough lineup.
Yeah. Strike to Longoria. Longoria, Zobrist, and Keppinger 4, 5, and 6 here in the 4th inning. Longo with a sacrifice fly, first time up. Line drive into medium right field. Scored B.J. Upton, who had reached on an RBI triple.
You see Kevin Millwood, 42 pitches on the game, 26 strikes, 16 balls.
2-2 to Longoria.
Tell you what's impressed me about Kevin tonight. Gave up those 2 runs early in the ball game, but has fought to keep this Mariner club in the game, and They've scored one, and he continues to hold this lineup.
Big pitch to Longoria leading off the inning. With a little off it. Same type of stroke into right field. Thames comes on, makes the catch. Big out to retire Longoria. Hey, tomorrow afternoon, leave the office a little bit early. Come on out to the King's Court. Felix Hernandez on the mound against Hellickson. As we wrap up against the Rays, special 12:40 start time. Tickets. See the Mariners A's in the King's Court. They're only $30, and they get you a T-shirt, a free T-shirt, and a K-card. So forget your desk chair. Pull up a seat here in the King's Court. You get your tickets at mariners.com/Felix. Mariners got Felix 5 last week against Anaheim, and in other words, around Washington, that's how baseball go. Couldn't hold it. Couldn't get any more runs. He loses the game. That was coming off the brilliant performance in New York. It's tough. Zobrist rounds out the second. First time up. And you know better than I do. There's no explaining a lot of things that happen in this game. The road trip, you get a 5-0 lead for Felix. Can't hold it. Get a 7-run, 7-2 lead. I think it was against Baltimore and losing extra frames. So that 3-6 road trip was a couple things here and there. Could have been 5-4.
Yeah, and it's tough, especially when you go into those ballparks. When you're on the road, you just can't give games away. And you're right, it made the difference in that road trip.
Big shift on for Zobrist. Pops one up going the other way. Seager looks like he has a beat on. Nice job. He's there for out number 2. Millwood gives up 2 runs on 2 hits in the first inning. 1, 2, 3 in the second. Gives up what turned out to be a harmless 1-out single to Jennings in the third. Now he's got 2 outs here in the fourth. 2-1 lead.
Did a nice job there with Longoria and Zobrist, getting them out front. Longoria just that little fly ball to right, and then Zobrist there to pop up to the third baseman. So he continues to mix his pitches and keep these guys off stride.
Strike one to Jeff Keppinger, third baseman. Keppinger grounded out to short. Stream wide open stance. Hit hard, foul. 0-2 to Keppinger. The guy comes away with a foul ball. His week is made. The 0-2. Mariners wrap up this series against Tampa Bay, and then Minnesota comes in. Took a lot off of that. That is a fair ball. Trayvon plays it off the carom. Here's a throw to second, and it's cut off. A double. 2 outs by Jeff Keppinger. Keppinger now 3 for 4 against Kevin Millwood. That's his 12th double.
Well, Kevin takes a lot off of this pitch, but it stays up in the zone. And Keppinger is able to get it over the bag and between Seager and the line. Kevin on that 1-2 count, probably wanting that ball more down in the strike zone, and it just stayed up for him.
To bring up Carlos Pena, the first baseman, struck out on a 2-2 pitch first time. Millwood with 3 strikeouts, no walks. That base hit the 4th for Tampa Bay.
This is where Kevin is so tough, Dave, and you mentioned it. He just can buckle down in these situations and keep those runners stranded.
You don't want anything in the loop zone to this guy.
No. Especially with a 193 average, you just can't make a mistake to him.
Second tour duty for Pena back here with the Rays. Carlos with the Cubbies last year hit .225, 28 homers and 80 runs batted in. 2-1.
Kevin coming after him with some fastballs. Count with a fastball down, and then went back to the fastball up and in. 55 pitches now from Millwood.
Up and in, 3-1. Millwood with his 7th team in the big league. Started out with Atlanta. Knocked around the He worked his way through the minor league system from 93 to 97, then got to the big club in 97. Then Kevin stayed with the Braves until 02. Then the Phillies, Cleveland, Texas, Baltimore. Last year, Colorado, and now the Mariners. 3-1. He loses Pena. First walk. 2 outs, 2 on now for Tampa Bay.
Kevin stayed with that fastball on Pena. Missed with a couple fastballs up and in, and then 3-1 went down and away from him. Probably with first base open and 2 outs. Once he got behind in the count, probably wanted to go after Roberts rather than try to get back in the count with Pena.
Roberts grounded out to Seager to end the 2nd inning. 2 on, 2 out here for the Rays. 1-1.
Talked about the use of his 4-seamer. It seems like with Pena and to start Roberts, he's missing on that side of the plate.
1-0 count here. And up high. Miguel Oliva going to go talk to him real quickly. 2-0 count. Can't beat the weather tonight. 75 degrees at first pitch. Wind out of the southwest at 3 miles per hour. The flags right now just minding their own business. This copyrighted telecast is presented by authority of the Seattle Mariners and may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form, and the accounts and descriptions of this game may not be disseminated without the express written consent of the Seattle Mariners. 2-0 pitch. 3-0. Lost his groove here.
Not been able to locate his fastball here to the last couple of hitters. Found himself 3-1 to Pena, and now he's 3-0 with Roberts.
Back with a strike. 3-1. 2 outs, 2 on. One pitch swing. Full count.
See how important that fastball location is to a pitcher. This is the 23rd pitch of the inning for Kevin, and a lot of that due to the fact that he just couldn't find his fastball for a couple hitters.
Runners will be in motion. Keppinger and Pena. 3-2 to Roberts. He got him, struck him out. Big strikeout for Kevin Millwood, his 4th of the night. He strands 2 in the Tampa Bay 4th inning. Rays continue to lead at 2-1.
Seattle Mariners baseball on Root Sports is brought to you by Premium Rush, in theaters August 24th. And by Jack in the Box. Get the All-American Jack Combo at Jack in the Box. It's a no-nonsense burger with fries and a drink for only $4.99 plus tax. Lots of things I wish I would have learned. Sailing, one of me guys. All the knots you have to know.
I remember the square knot from Boy Scouts. After that, I'll just watch. Fourth inning. And the Mariners looking for some All-American runs here. Want some offense. Seager, Wells, and Smoke. Mariners with a run on 2 hits in the second inning against Matt Moore. 2 outs, a Smoke double, followed by an Olivo double. Got the only run. It's a good start. Base hit. Kyle Seager. First pitch swinging, as did Smoke and Olivo back in the second.
Yeah. 3 hits tonight for the Mariners on first pitch. This one's a fastball inside. It's off the plate. But Kyle is just being aggressive, turns on it, breaks his bat, but is able to get the ball to the outfield for the base hit. And the Mariners have something brewing here in the fourth.
Bring up Casper Wells. Called out on strikes. 2-2 pitch in the second. After the first offering, fouled it off, caught by Molina, strike 1.
Well, Moore's used his fastball a lot tonight. So the Mariners have been up there swinging and have had some success early in the count off of Moore.
Casper, 238 hitter since being recalled from Tacoma back on June 13th.
Here you can see the numbers. The split for Moore, 77% fastballs tonight, only 23% off speed. So the Mariners are seeing that first pitch fastball and they're going after it.
B.J. Upton shading Wells, couple of steps towards right field. Got an 0-2 count. Struck him out. 3 pitches, 1 down. For Matt Moore, 3rd strikeout. Brings up Justin Smoke. Continue to focus in on his approach. See how much shorter that stroke is from when he took off and was sent back to Tacoma. Played 20 games down there. Ball 1. Give you an idea kind of year Smoke's had this year. Just a .156 batting average here at Safeco Field. .213 on the road. 13 home runs. Are tied with Seager for the team lead. Took a look. It's a 2-0.
Talk about shortening your swing. It works to your advantage so much, Dave, because you're able to wait a little bit longer on that breaking ball because you know you can get to the fastball. When your swing is a little bit slower and you have to cheat to get to that fastball, the breaking ball is going to give you a lot of trouble.
2-1.
See Justin's approach here. Much shorter that fastball than he's been in the past. Good pitch up in the zone. That's a tough pitch to hit. He was able to foul it off, but works to your advantage so much when you're at the plate and you know you can get to that fastball.
2-1 pitch. Takes it for ball 3.
Moore trying to get another strike up there in the zone.
There you go, waiting. A little rock and roll here. 3-1. Mariners down a run. 2-1. Seager the runner at first. And he takes ball 4. So the Mariners have the tying and lead runs aboard. That'll bring up Miguel Olivo. First walk issued by Matt Moore. Let's take a look at the Mariners calendar, brought to you by Sleep Country USA. Mariners just getting underway in a long homestand, 9 games, 10 days, and then off on the road again. And that first stop on the next road trip will be Chicago, followed for 3 and Minnesota for 4, and then come home again for another 9 games. Front end of the season overloaded with 10-game road trips. So Olivo, he hit the ball hard last time. Got a double. Base of the fence, left field. One out here, infielder double play depth. Olivo coming off a 3 for 14 road trip. A double extended his current hitting streak to 5 games. 6 for 19. Check swing. Foul ball. Fielded by Mike Brumley. The old school Mariner colors down there. One and one count to Miguel Olivo. 1 out, 2 on. Pitch from Moore. Off speed pitch. Boy, he took a lot off of that one, didn't he?
Yeah, he's got that slow curve that he throws up there. We've seen a lot of fastballs and then that slow curve. And Miggy tries to catch up to it up at the top of the strike zone, but he's left a lot of those up top of the strike zone. I don't think that's intentional, but that's a slow curve.
Got a ball and 2 strikes. Rushed one in on the hands and beat him. 2 outs. That's a 4th strikeout for Matt Moore. 2nd here in the 4th inning.
Well, after the slow curve, he runs that 95-mile-an-hour heater in, up and in on Miguel. Fastball has been so effective for Moore tonight.
See if Eric Thames can get something going. Entered tonight, 211 hitter since coming to the Mariners. Overall, 237 on the season. Struck out his first time. Change speeds on him. Now Matt Moore's ahead, 0-2.
Yeah, a couple of back-to-back curveballs there to Thames. Still predominantly fastball, 70%, but the Thames, he started him off with curveball in the strike zone and then the curveball in the dirt. Might want to run that fastball up top here.
Couple of guys ready to run out there. Seager and Smoke. Pitch up high. 1-2.
Changing the eye level there of Thames. That first 2 down in the zone. Then you bring the eye level up. Might either try to run that fastball up again or throw that breaking ball that he's had some success with here with Thames.
Big pitch at 1-2. Painted outside, got him. So Thames caught looking. Second time he's K'd. All 3 outs recorded by Moore here in the 4th inning via the strikeout. He's got a 2-1 lead.
Today's Tracer Technology is brought to you by the Emerald Queen Casino, the entertainment capital of the Northwest.
Good to have you with us on a beautiful night here in Seattle, everybody. 2-1 Rays over the Mariners. Middle game of a 3-game set. Dave Sims, Dan Wilson, Root Sports Crew. Jose Molina, Desmond Jennings, and B.J. Upton against the veteran Kevin Millwood. 9-1-2. Seager should have no problem. Throws out. Mr. Molina, 1 out. Molina 0 for 2. Millwood's given up 2 runs on 4 hits. The 2 runs coming in the first. Leadoff single by Jennings. Upton followed with an RBI triple, and out later a sacrifice fly by Longoria for 2 runs. Mariners respond with 2 outs in the bottom of the second. Smoke double to the left field corner, as did Olivo. And that produced the only Mariner run. Here we begin the 3rd time around for the Rays against Millwood. Desmond Jennings, what a night. 2 for 2, a run scored and a stolen base. A couple of singles tonight. Three for 3 night for Mr. Jennings. He's on tonight, isn't he?
Yeah, he's swinging the bat well. Looked like his bat might have broken that time around, but he's been all over Kevin Millwood tonight.
Really, he's not going to. Hey, Bill A., order me some more. Look at this. 3 for 3. Came in hot anyway. 359 over his previous 10 games. 14 for 39, and now he's 3 for 3 tonight. 1 out. Here's Upton. So he's been a lot quieter at the dish, letting things slow down for him. See if Millwood can, how he counters him in this at bat.
See 67 pitches now for Kevin Millwood. What about Jennings? And just he swung the bat well tonight, but he's such a distraction on the bases.
Up the middle, base hit. These two are something else. Upton will hold at second. 1 out, 2 on. 2-hit night for B.J. Upton. Here come the Rays again. It's a giveaway to get wrapped up in. Mariners Fleece Blanket Night is coming up on Friday. Mariners take on the Twins. Fuzzy, fleece, and free. That's not bad. First 15,000 fans, 21 and older. Make sure you don't get left out in the cold. Get your tickets. Mariners.com. Now you get into Matt Joyce, Longoria, Zobrist. Millwood could use a double play. 1 out, 2 on here in the 5th.
Millwood look with a look there to Jennings at second base. 1 out. And be sure to keep him at second base.
Tampa Bay's first 2 hitters are 5 for 6. Foul ball. Tampa Bay's 1-2 hitters, 5 for 6, and a couple of runs scored tonight.
Yeah, they've been a great 1-2 punch for the Rays tonight. Doesn't matter where you throw Jennings, he's going to find a way to get it into the outfield grass.
And yeah, the other thing too, you have the speed element. These two guys, flyers. 2 runs, 6 hits for Tampa Bay. A run on 5 hits for the Mariners. One and one.
Talked about the double play, Dave, and they're keeping an eye on Jennings at second base, but Upton getting a huge lead over there at first base. So it's going to be tough to double him up.
Off speed. A second pitch in a row. Millwood fell off the mound. Not quite as awkwardly as he did when he had to leave the game against the Dodgers where they had the combined no-no. But Didn't look comfortable the last 2 pitches. 2-1. He's even in the count now. 1 out. Evan Longoria is on deck.
They're looking for that double play. 72 pitches now for Millwood on the night. Kind of got into this situation last inning where he couldn't find his fastball. Got runners on first and second. He was able to get out of it, and hoping to do it again here in the 5th.
2-2 to Matt Joyce. Swing and a miss and an off-speed pitch, a beauty. 2 down here in the 5th. That's the 5th strikeout for Kevin Millwood. The 3rd time he's got Matt Joyce.
Oh, big punch out right there. Kevin Millwood just pulls the string on this changeup. You see the good movement running away from Joyce. Good 2-2 changeup there. And that's a big strikeout for Kevin Millwood. And, you know, Dave, you mentioned it. These are the situations he finds a way to pitch out of. And a tough customer here with Longoria, though, with 2 outs.
Sacrifice fly to right field. No, almost the same type of swing, just served it in right field and was caught. Charging in was Thames to make the catch. Ball 1 to Longoria. Deactivated from the DL on August 7th. Now Millwood behind 2-0.
Club hasn't lost since he's been back.
Yeah, how about that, huh?
What an emotional lift for this team at this time of the year. They're chasing the Yankees and chasing the wild card.
So they have a lot of confidence with their pitching staff, and particularly the bullpen. 2-0, 3-0. On deck, Ben Zobrist.
See Tampa 240 hitters with runners in scoring position. Tonight they're 0 for 4.
There's a strike, 3-1.
And that's due to the pitching of Kevin Millwood. Runner in scoring position now with Longoria. Kevin again trying to wiggle out this 3-1 count.
3-1. Fouled off, so now a full count. Of one of the great tandems, one of the fastest tandems you're going to find in baseball. Eric Wedge is going to watch them run on this 3-2 pitch and 2 outs. Jennings and Upton. Tightrope walking again, Kevin Millwood. Good hitter here in Longoria. What gives? Here's a 3-2 pitch. Struck him out! Kevin Millwood, big again! He escapes, limits damage, and keeps the score at 2-1 with strikeout number 6 to end the 5th inning. What a big one. Gets Longoria reaching, and the Mariners will be up with Ryan Ackley and Robinson when we get back. Millwood's pitching performance, ending the last 3 innings with tremendously important and critical strikeouts to get out of some situations, stranding 2 in the 5th, 2 in the 4th, 1 in the 3rd. Mariners got to get him some offense. He is getting it done. Brendan Ryan's going to lead it off here in the bottom of the 5th, followed by Ackley and Robinson. Millwood with 6 strikeouts, 1 walk. Ball 1 to Ryan, who fouled out to the first baseman Pena his first time up. There's a strike. Matt Moore, starter, has been a very hot pitcher for these Tampa Bay Rays, who've won 7 consecutive. 1-1. Off-speed pitch, paints the outside corner, 1-2. Moore 9-7, a 3.73 ERA. Won his last 3 ball games. Popped up, playable. Keppinger out number 1. Just checking with Angie Mentink. What's doing?
Guys, here at the Ford Sports Desk, you know, I'm always guilty of rooting for Northwest guys to make it to the major league level. Tim Lincecum from the UW, even Taylor Ard from the Cougars, and perhaps now a young Mariner with ties to Oregon State. Stephen Romero was moved up to AA Jackson at the end of June and has yet to stop hitting. 42 games with the Generals, a .346 average, 9 bombs, and 39 RBI. It's our Banner Bank building to the future. Guys?
All right, Angie, thank you very much. Here's Ackley. He's having a good night, just like the Tampa Bay leadoff man. Ackley's 2 for 2. Jennings 3 for 3 for Tampa Bay. That'll get out of play.
Well, as would be expected, Dave, here the 3rd time through, we're seeing a lot more breaking balls out of Moore than we've seen earlier in the ball game. A couple of off speed to Ryan and now to Ackley. See that percentage changing now. Was up to about 75%, maybe even 77%, now down to 67%, and you would expect that the 3rd time through the order.
0-2. Yeah, well, that's an easy 95 he's bringing up there.
Yeah, nice delivery. Just jumps on you.
Chopper, foot raise. He's going to win it. Base hit, 3 for 3 night for Dustin Ackley. Tying runs aboard.
Well, Dustin Ackley probably couldn't have rolled this ball any better. You could see Pena at first base not knowing whether he should charge the ball or cover the bag. And a couple of hesitations later, it's too late to do either. And Dustin Ackley's aboard with his 3rd hit of the night. They don't have to be pretty, Dave.
They sure don't. Pena had to come a long way, and then he did not want to collide with his pitcher. Here's Trayvon Robinson. Further the cause here. He's 0 for 2. For the Mariners, that's hit number 6, matching Rays total. Only run coming 2 outs in the 2nd inning. RBI double by Olivo, who followed a double by Smoke. That low for ball 1. Tell you what, we're seeing 2 fine pitching performances. Lefty Moore and the right-hander Millwood. 1-0 count. Ackley back safely. He's 12 out of 15 in base stealing. Crowd of 17,065 watching this ball game this evening. Don't forget 12:40 start time tomorrow. Felix Hernandez, Jeremy Hellickson pitchers.
Kevin Millwood getting on that last inning, Dave, with the changeup to Joyce and then the 3-2 slider off the plate to Longoria. Got him to chase. You know, that's just what sets veteran pitchers apart. They're not going to give in to that hitter regardless of the count, regardless of the situation. And you saw that twice with Joyce and Longoria, two very good hitters, the third and fourth hitters in that lineup. And Kevin comes out on top.
1-1 pitch to Robinson. Down the line, but foul. Those are 3 money strikeouts he got in 3rd, 4th, and 5th. Impressive. Kevin Millwood. Robinson batting in the 2-hole, was in the 6-hole last night, went 1 for 4 with a run scored. Ernest just 5 hits last night, a 4-1 decision, ending a 7-game home winning streak. Here's a 1-2, throw to first. Tampa Bay first in stolen bases with 102 with the Jennings steal tonight. The Mariners are 9th with 77. Joe Madden, product of Lafayette College in Easton, Pennsylvania. 1-2. Off the fist, popped up and playable. 2 outs. We'll leave it up to Montero, who's 0 for 2. Bounced into a double play and fly to center field. Kansas City beats Oakland 5-0 at final. Angels 8-2 at home against Cleveland in the 6th inning. Rangers lost at the Yankees 3-0. Swing and a miss by Montero.
Montero up there looking for that fastball. And Moore leads him off with that slow curve. Starting to go to that breaking ball here later in the ball game.
He was sitting on one. Inside. 1-1.
Interesting situation, Dave, because first base is not open, but with Seager on deck and Montero up, be interesting to see how Moore approaches this.
Chopper foul. All in 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner at first in this 2-1 ball game.
See Dustin Ackley in his base running this season, the 80% stolen base, 3 out of 15. It's been picked off twice.
Moore set, the 1-2 pitch. Now we've got a big chunk of Mr. Olivo's mask. You were standard issue mask, not the hockey mask, right?
Yeah, I went standard issue. I didn't like the feeling of the hockey mask. I was given one in spring training, and I just didn't like the way it feels. This one, look, it was off the glove.
Off the glove, okay. That hurt. Looked like he got some thumb. Hit hard right to Keppinger. Tough break. Mariner threat dies in the 5th. 2-1 Rays. Mariners on the short end 2-1, but a money performance through 5 by Kevin Millwood with 6 strikeouts, 1 walk. He's escaped trouble in each of the last 3 innings, and he's done so with key strikeouts for third outs. He's got Ben Zobrist to lead it off. Zobrist, Jeff Keppinger, and Carlos Pena. Veteran pitcher, Dan. Kevin Millwood's just been really good here tonight.
Yeah, really earned his stripes tonight. Those big strikeouts, like you mentioned, and that's really been the difference in keeping this team in the ballgame.
Lobs that one in at 69 miles an hour for strike 2.
Now he's just out there inventing stuff, Dave. It just
you know, he's feeling good, right?
Absolutely.
That's fun when you put down the signals for a guy like that. He's dialed in, right?
Oh yeah, the kind of nights you live for right there as a catcher.
Ball and 2 strikes to Ben Zobrist, who's 0 for 2, grounded to second, fouled out to Seager at third.
82 pitches now for Millwood, and although nobody's up warming up out in the bullpen, guys are getting loose and beginning to stretch out there as he approaches that 100 pitch mark.
It's a 1-2. Pounds that one into the dirt. Ackley throws him out, 1 down. Here's more from Angie Mentic.
You guys are talking about reaching the 100 pitch mark. The Detroit Tigers have maybe one of the best 1-2 punches in all of baseball with Miguel Cabrera and Prince Fielder. One of them hits a major milestone tonight, and it has to deal with that mark, 100. I'll give you a hint. It's this guy, Miguel Cabrera. He hits one off the end of his bat to get his 100th RBI of the season. He currently leads the American League as he got another one with 101. Tigers go on to win it 8-4. All 5 seasons with Detroit, Cabrera has hit that 100 RBI plateau. Guys?
All right, thank you, Angie. He is a seriously outstanding talent. Mariners beat him 5 out of 6. Don't have to face Detroit again. Got him early.
Yeah. 101 RBIs.
Unbelievable.
August 14th.
Swept Detroit late April. 3-game series. Here's a drive to right field. Long run again for Thames. Good effort. Hope he's okay. Here's that he is. 0-2. Boy, that's a long run. He had to make a long run down in Anaheim to catch a ball that Mike Trout hit. And they've got him playing straight away against Keppinger. Well, he's a good athlete.
Yeah, good attempt right here. Good effort. Got the dive there. And we got his arms chewed up a little bit from that warning track. But
I'll tell you what, the dirt here, where were we? Baltimore. They've got the artificial surface, that Super Bowl surface. Right. Not bad news, man.
Yeah.
Bad news. I was dribbling a ball like I was playing hoops off that thing.
Yeah. Boy, that grabs a spike, too, a lot of the time.
Yeah. Anaheim, they have dirt. I think Texas has dirt. That artificial stuff, you can have it. And if he dives on that stuff like that, he's going to need some new skin on both arms.
Yeah.
Keppinger doubled to left last time. He's 1 for 2. Swing and a miss. Strikes him out. How about Kevin Millwood with his 7th strikeout? And he struck out 3 of the last 4 men that he's faced.
Yeah, just continues to pitch well. Continues to mix up his arsenal tonight. Good pitch on the outside part of the plate. It's been tough.
Most strikeouts he's had since a June 6 game. Make that a July 6 game at Oakland with 7. Bring up Carlos Pena, strikeout and a walk. Good pull of the string, 72 miles an hour.
A good first pitch curveball there for Kevin.
Millwood with 7 strikeouts, 4th time he's reached that number this season. That's a season high. Heated him up, 89.
Fans getting behind Kevin here. Looking for strikeout number 8.
Why not?
It will be pitch number 90 for Kevin.
0-2 to Pena. Just outside. He's got Joyce 3 times, Longoria once, Keppinger once, Pena once, and Roberts once for the strikeouts tonight.
Tried to backdoor that 0-2 curveball. Left it outside.
Shift on for Pena. Time called. One, two. Hey, he struck him out. A season best 8 strikeouts for Kevin Millwood. He struck out 4 of the last 5. Yeoman work through 6 innings. Millwood coming up big with yet another inning-ending strikeout. 2-1 Rays. In the 6th inning, he'll be 3rd up. Rays lead it 2-1. Dan, how about Kevin Millwood? Season best 8 strikeouts. Last 4 innings, he's ended threats by Tampa Bay with strikeouts.
Yeah, good changeup there to a good hitter, Carlos Pena, a guy with some power, and he just threw that changeup down in the zone, and it just ran away from him. He just had everything going tonight, Dave, and has pitched out of some tight jams.
Kyle Seager leading off, looks at ball 1. Kyle led off the 4th inning with a base hit to right. Moved to second on a walk by Smoke and was left standing there after Olivo and Thames struck out. 1-0. Slicing drive, left center field. B.J. Upton outruns it, 1 out.
Still no activity in our bullpen, Dave.
It's all Millwood.
All Millwood so far. See Matt Moore with 76 pitches on the night. 55 for strikes, 21 for balls. He has pitched very well himself, using that fastball early in the game, and then after establishing that has gone to the breaking ball more later in the ball game.
Swing and a miss by Wells, who struck out looking and swinging tonight, 0 for 2. Matt Moore, 5 strikeouts, 1 walk, Only run he's given up, second inning, 2 outs. Smoke doubled, so did Olivo. It scored a run. One and 2 to Wells. Minnesota Twins will be in Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. We'll see Sashi Iwakuma against Nick Blackburn, Jason Vargas against Scott Diamond, and Blake Bevan against Samuel DeDuno. And Wells, K's for the 3rd consecutive time. That one caught by Molina. That is strikeout number 6 for Matt Moore. 2 down here in the 6th.
Moore certainly has had Casper Wells' number tonight. Using that fastball, first time up the bottom of the zone, this time up, saw it up at the top of the zone. So really mixing his locations with that fastball on Wells.
Good bender to Smoke for strike 1. Good pace by Matt Moore. As a catcher, you gotta love that. Put it down, he's with you. Boom, let's go, right?
Absolutely. Guys that work fast are fun to catch. He's locked in tonight.
High drive. Deep left center field. Going back and making the catch is Jennings. That'll do it for the Mariners in the 6th. 2-1 Rays.
Seattle Mariners baseball on Root Sports is brought to you by Northern Quest Casino, Spokane's newest destination resort. By Ford, we are local. And by Burger King, come play family food where every piece has a prize. Guys, back up there to you.
All right, Angie, thank you. Gorgeous shot as we look at the 2 ballparks. Mariners at Safeco Field, CenturyLink, home of the Seahawks. Wish them the best here in the 2012 season. Certainly a lot of conversation about who's going to quarterback. One of the big items on the docket here in Seattle. Got a 2-1 game. Good pitching duel. Kevin Millwood and Matt Moore. Roberts leads off, base hit left field. Ryan Roberts picks up hit number 7 for Tampa Bay. Rays scored twice in the first. Jennings led off with a single to left, an RBI triple to left by Upton, and out later a sac fly by Longoria puts 2 on the board. Mariners respond with a run in the bottom of the second, RBI by Olivo. Run scoring double. Jose Molina 0 for 2. Soft line drive to Smoke at first and a ground out to third. Roberts 2 for 5 as a base stealer since coming over from Arizona. Strike 1 to Molina.
Well, that base hit has got the bullpen up and going. That's Stephen Pryor, the right-hander. Looks like Lucas Licky, the lefty. And that base hit got the phone ringing, Dave.
Yes, indeed. Jimmy Navarro got his boys up and ready. Oh, and 2 to Molina.
It's a good guy to double up, Dave, if he can get him to hit that ground ball.
He's hit into 6 on the season. Team leader is Zobrist with 11.
Don't let that 2 for 3 bags fool you, right? He's not going to get down that line.
No. 0 and 2. Steady delivers a base hit. So that's getting serious again. Rays knocking on the door. First 2 men have reached here in the bottom of the 7th inning. Hey, September 3, 4, and 5 spend the final days of the summer soaking up the sun here at the ballpark while catching the stars. That's right. Be on hand. Dustin Pedroia, Adrian Gonzalez, David Ortiz, and the Boston Red Sox take on Felix Jesus Montero and the Mariners. Midweek matchup right here at Safeco Field. Get your tickets to next month's Red Sox Mariners showdown at mariners.com. Top of the order. And Desmond Jennings has been dangerous. 3 for 3, a stolen base and a run scored. 2 on, nobody out.
Jennings has been hot. It'll be interesting to see if he squares around a bunt here.
Seager in at the cutoff and did not show any indication as he takes ball 1. Jennings checking with third base coach Tom Foley, who gets his signs from that man right there, Joe Madden, holding up glasses. Jennings with 5 sacrifices on the season. 2-0.
Joe Madden showing a lot of confidence in Jennings here, letting him swing away. He's worked the count to 2-0. Tough guy to double up, so it's a good gamble.
2-0. Here's Millwood pitching in the 7th. Last time out at Baltimore, he just went 4 innings, 8 hits, 7 runs, and a couple of strikeouts. 2 runs, 8 hits, 8 strikeouts. Up high. He's got a 3-1 count to Jennings with B.J. Upton on deck. Getting into some troublesome territory now. Big pitch, 3-1. Bouncing ball, Seager to the bag for 1, step for 2, 1 up for 3. No, Jennings is too fast, but they do get the double play. Doctor's orders, huh?
Well, Kevin Millwood getting the chopper to third. You know, Jennings, because of his speed, is going to be tough to double up. Almost impossible to triple up. But those are 2 big outs for Kevin Millwood. And that was pitch number 100. So Kevin here with 2 outs in the 7th. That was a huge ground ball.
Had only Molina been running, you would have had a triple play.
Yes, absolutely.
B.J. Upton, man aboard, 2 outs.
You know, in Joe Madden's thought process there, thinking that Jennings is a tough guy to double up. I don't think it would have entered the third to second double play, and probably kicking himself now that there was no sacrifice bunt in that situation.
I mean, the ball took Siegs right to the bag. It's perfect.
As we've said before 3 times tonight, we got to watch Jennings at first. He'll be anxious to go.
This is giddy up time here, and it's money bag late in the game, 7th inning.
Yep.
Gets thrown out, so what? You got Upton, Joyce, and Longoria in the 8th. Jennings stole a base back in the third. Chopper in front. Olivo pounces. Nice dig by Smoke. Shaky throw by Miguel Olivo, but the out is recorded. And again, Kevin Millwood gets out of trouble. 2-1 Rays. By Captain Morgan. Raise your glass, always in moderation, to life, love, and loot. Good pitching, great defense by the Mariners tonight. They need some offense to click to make it a triple play. They almost pulled a triple play, Dan. That was pretty cool.
Almost, yeah. If it weren't for Jennings and his speed, they might have had a chance.
Yeah. 2-1, Rays lead. Been that way since the end of the second inning. Mariners here in the home seventh. Olivo, Thames, and Ryan against Matt Moore. We talk about Kevin Millwood's time with 8 strikeouts in a double play in the seventh. Matt Moore hasn't been shabby at all either, with 6 Ks, 1 walk, giving up a run on 6 hits. Millwood, strong work tonight, and key strikeouts at the right time, Dan.
Yeah, he's pitched out of a couple of jams there. You saw the line, 7 innings, the 8 strikeouts jumps right out at you, and pitching like a veteran tonight, not giving in and getting, especially with that ground ball right there, getting those key pitches at key times. His pitch count up at 102. See 24 pitches there in the fourth. That's where he lost his fastball for a time. Got behind, gave up a couple of walks, but
he had 1, 2, 3, 4 innings. 3, 4, 5, and 6 where he ended the innings with key strikeouts with men aboard. Kevin Millwood, good work. Olivo, he's got a 1-2 count, leading off the home seventh. Miguel's gone. 7th strikeout for Matt Moore. 1 out here in the 7th inning. A double-barreled action with J.P. Howland, Wade Davis.
with that fastball from Matt Moore, it's just been devastating tonight for the Mariners. Another strikeout with it up in the top of the zone on Miguel.
Ooh, good breaking ball. Thames had a tough night. Strikeout swinging and looking. 7 strikeouts for Moore. His season best is 10.
He's tough on a left-hander. He's got that fastball at 95 that'll run on you a little bit. And then he's got that curveball at around 80 miles an hour, that 15-mile-an-hour differential. Deadly.
Strike 3 called. Thames, tough night. 3 Ks. 8 strikeouts now for Moore.
See the strike 3 pitch here. paints that outside corner on Thames. Splits the black with that pitch. Not much you can do.
Brings up Brendan Ryan. He's fouled out twice. Once to first and once to third. Strike one. He's dialed in. Matt Moore.
Now you look at Moore's numbers against Millwood's numbers. Almost identical.
His changing of speed has been brilliant.
Yeah. The difference there in that run category, two runs against Millwood and only 1 run against Moore, and that's the difference in the ballgame. Otherwise, almost identical lines.
0-2 here to Ryan.
I think to Millwood's credit, Dave, he's had to pitch out of more jams. Moore has not had the jams and the money pitches, as we call them, as much as Millwood's had tonight.
For sure. You look back at innings 3, 4, 5, and 6. In those innings, 5 men were left on by Millwood. Here's the 1-2 to Ryan. Off-speed pitch struck him out. He cased the side in the 7th. 9 strikeouts, 1 off his season best. Fabulous performance by Matt Moore. 2-1 Rays. Coming up, and let's take a look at our Land Rover defensive play of the game. Then we're going to focus on Mr. Millwood. Strong effort tonight.
Yeah, as we look at his pitches here and his strikeouts, namely 8 over the course of 7 innings, and a lot of them in key situations. We look at here in the 5th, the big strikeout to Longoria after he'd struck out Joyce, the previous hitter, and then again in the 6th, he gets Pena to strike out. So an absolutely outstanding performance for Kevin Millwood tonight. You see his line there, 7 innings, giving up 8 hits, just the 2 runs that came in the top of the 1st, 1 walk and the 8 strikeouts. Outstanding job for Kevin Millwood tonight.
Nissan shift to the pen. Brings us Lucas Litke, who's been outstanding against left-hand hitters. His ledger impressive.
47 games, record of 1-1. The 2.59 ERA, 31 1/3 innings.
And Sean Rodriguez, right-handed swinging infielder. He pinch hits for Matt Joyce, leading off here in the 8th. Rodriguez, 209 hitter, 6 homers, 30 runs batted in. 0 for 4 as a pinch hitter. Not very productive over the years as a pinch hitter. Joyce struck out 3 times. Here's a drive to left field, backing up Robinson on the track. Nice catch.
See the replay here. Gets that ball on the barrel and drives it to left field, but as we saw Justin Smoke's ball get swallowed up, that one did too.
Stephen Pryor's going to take over. He'll face Evan Longoria when we come back. 2-1 ball game. Rays on top.
Is brought to you by the Emerald Queen Casino, the entertainment capital of the Northwest.
Tight ball game, 2-1. A lot of good pitching here tonight. And Mariners bringing their 3rd pitcher of the evening in the hard-throwing young right-hander, Stephen Pryor. And he's a guy, Dan, can rush it up there.
Yeah, we're going to see some miles per hour up near the hundreds. This will be his 10th appearance. 9 innings, giving up 7 hits. 13 strikeouts to only 3 walks, with the ERA standing at 1.00. Steven's done a nice job. Got a tough assignment here with Longoria and Zobrist.
Yes, indeed. First time he'll be facing Longoria. Longoria tonight a sacrifice fly in the first. Fly to right to strikeout. Breaking ball. Nice little slider there for strike 1.
A lot of relievers like to throw that first pitch breaking ball out of the pen in case that hitter's looking for that fastball first pitch.
99 off the plate, 1-1. See Carter Capps last night?
Throwing hard.
Whoa. Wow. Walked 3, struck out 1. But man, can he throw hard. Bryant, nice hop. Throws out Longoria, out number 2. Here's Angie Minton.
Guys, when the season started, I don't know how many people had the Orioles in the wild card hunt and the Boston Red Sox sub 500 in August, but that's the way things are shaping up. The 2 teams going at each other in Camden. Tonight in the 6th inning, O's up 4-1. That's when Mark Reynolds crushes his second home run of the evening. This one a 3-run shot to left. Baltimore keeps their wild card hopes alive with a 7-1 win over Boston. Guys?
Got some nice pieces in that puzzle there for Baltimore. Good pitching. Adam Jones leading the way, swinging the bat. 2 outs. Here's Ben Zobrist. Fouls it off. Zobrist, switch hitter. 0 for 3 tonight. There's your wild card standings. Tampa Bay and Baltimore locked up right now. Oakland, Detroit, and the Angels in pursuit.
We were talking about that a little bit earlier, Dave. Just the different dynamic this year when the top 2 wild card finishers play that 1-game playoff. That's going to make it interesting.
Sure will. Really affects your pitching rotation. You rework your rotation coming down the stretch, looking like you're going to make it, put your number 1 available, then he's not available to start the next series. I mean, it's some issues for managers. 2-1. Then you have Washington, which say they want to shut down Steven Strasburg after 160 innings. That's coming up. 2-1 pitch here to Zobrist. 3-1. Nobody on. 2 outs here in the 8th. On-deck hitter is Jeff Keppinger. 1 for 3 tonight. Back with a strike. Stephen Pryor trying to put away Ben Zobrist. The Mariners a chance to swing the bat against Matt Moore in the home 8th. They'll have the top of the order coming up. Payoff pitch. Well hit, deep right field. Thames going back. He's there, and he makes the catch. Ball jumped off his bat, stayed in the yard. 1, 2, 3 go. The Rays in the 8th. It'll be Ackley, Robinson, and Montero. And Peralta, Joel Peralta, tough customer out of the bullpen, taking over for the Rays. Dustin Ackley's got 3 hits this evening. Maybe he can generate something here in the 8th, but let's review as our Sterling Bank. Nobody works harder for you. All kinds of ways to get on here, Dan.
Yeah, he stayed on that pitch away early in the ball game, picked up that line drive to center, and then just kind of looped one into left field for a base hit. And then his 3rd time up, he's got to use his speed to leg this out. Pena and the pitcher just kind of caught in the middle. And Ackley ends up with his 3rd base hit, and that's quite an assignment. Moore just holding left-handers to a 176 batting average, and Ackley with 3 hits is outstanding.
Ben Zobrist takes over in right field. New some shortstop to right, and the new shortstop Sean Rodriguez. He pinch hit for Matt Joyce. Top half of the inning, and the new pitcher is Joel Peralta. We saw him last night. He pitched a scoreless inning, struck out the side. He's got Ackley, Robinson, and Montero coming up. 1. How about the night turned in by Matt Moore? 9 strikeouts. He finished up striking out the side in the 7th. He struck at 4 of the last 5 men that he faced. Slicing drive, left center field. B.J. Upton, easy catch. Speed is something else, isn't it?
Oh, you just can't get it by that center fielder Upton. Here's the line on Matt Moore tonight. 7 innings. Gave up just 6 hits and just the 1 earned run. 1 walk, 9 strikeouts, and a total of 95 pitches. But he had everything going tonight. Had that good, strong fastball in the mid-90s, and then later in the ball game really went to his breaking ball effectively and really held the Mariners down.
There's Trayvon Robinson, 0 for 3 tonight. That's lefty. Keppinger in on the grass at third. As the bunt attempt goes foul. Got a piece of Molina. Two runs, 8 hits, no errors for the Rays. 1 on 6 hits by the Mariners. Fabulous performances by both starters, Millwood and Moore. Look at the scorebook. The 9 strikeouts by Moore were done against positions 5 through 9. And the Mariner batting order didn't strike out anybody in the top 4.
I guess I'm a little surprised, David. He only went 95 pitches. They took him out. It could be an indication of postseason. They're going to need him down the stretch, and did his job tonight. But a guy like that doing such a great job against this lineup, tough to take him in.
He looked good. He looked like he was getting stronger. I mean, he worked at a brisk pace in the 7th inning and struck out the side. That was impressive.
Yep. Looked like he was getting stronger as the game went on.
Yeah.
They are atop the wild card race, and I think they're expecting postseason, so a different philosophy.
Robinson's got a 2-1 count. 1 out, nobody on. Keppinger in on the grass at third. Outside, 3-1. Get Trayvon aboard. He's a fast runner, fastest runner the Mariners have. On deck, Jesus Montero. Fly ball, left center field. Upton's got it under control again. 2 outs. It's a game dedicated to our youngest Mariner fans. Boeing Salute the Kids Day. It's coming up this Sunday against the Twins. 1:10 start time. And not only will all the kids 14 and under take home a Felix Hernandez t-shirt, you're going to come on down after the game, take a trip around the bases. So join us for the great family event at the ballpark when you get your tickets at Mariners.com. 2 outs for Montero, who's 0 for 3. Hit into a double play, fly to center, and lined out to third. Off the end of the bat, Peralta will take it himself. Mariners gone quietly here in the 8th, down 2-1 here at Safeco Field.
Root Sports is brought to you by Snoqualmie Casino, Seattle's premier entertainment, gaming, and dining destination. By Sterling Bank, life is about the good stuff. Your bank should be too. Visit our new website at bankwithsterling.com. And by AT&T, the nation's largest 4G network, AT&T Rethink Possible. Dave, Dan?
All right, Angie, look at that gorgeous skyline. 2-1 Rays here in Seattle at Safeco Field. Ninth inning action. Stephen Pryor continues. He's got Jeff Keppinger leading off. Solid stroke. Right center field. Extra bases. Retrieving is Wells, and an easy double for Keppinger. His second tonight. He's 2 for 4. Well, he had a plan.
Yeah, he was going up there looking for that first fastball. He put a good swing on it. 96 miles an hour. You can see up and away. And all Keppinger does is get the barrel to it. Nice slice. Slicing away from the center fielder Wells. And the Rays have a runner at second here with nobody out.
Rays have stranded 6 runners tonight. All of that work done by Kevin Millwood, escaping multiple jams. 2-1 ball game. That was the 9th hit for Tampa Bay. Here's Pena. Fastball away, ball 1. Pena tonight, a strikeout, a walk, and a strikeout. Fernando Rodney, leading save artist in the American League, got another one last night. It was his 37th. He murdered 90 plus with the fastball and a ridiculous changeup. Fouled out of play.
Got a good beard working too, doesn't he?
37 saves, leads the majors.
All right, Carlos, I got a challenge for you. 2 strikes and 1 pitch. Let's go. You can do it.
He got caught in between there, 1 and 2.
Good pitch by Pryor down in the zone. And you could see Pena fooled on that pitch, tried to stop his swing, but it was too late.
Five. 2 balls, 2 strikes. All the scoring done early. 2 runs for the Rays in the first, 1 for the Mariners in the second. The Mariners have been held hitless the last 3 innings. They had 1 multiple hit inning. That was the second when they scored a run. Similar to last night when they had 1 multi-hit inning. 2-2. Did not go, so Sam Holbrook. Count's run full. Three and 2 to Pena.
See how Pryor has gone after Pena. Pitch number 6 there, a good fastball away. I'd like to see those pitches a little bit further down in the strike zone.
Pryor 3 and 2 to Carlos Pena. Home run leader on the Rays. Pitch. Struck him out. 3rd K tonight for Pena. 1 out here in the top of the 9th.
Well, after the foul ball on that fastball away, Pryor goes to the slider down. And this pitch is a good hard pitch. It's the same pitch that Pena tried to hold up on earlier.
Elliott Johnson's going to pinch run for Keppinger. He'll stay on and play 3rd. Ryan Roberts is the hitter. Mariners trying to keep it a 2-1 ball game. They'll have the middle of the order, Seager, Wells, and Smoke coming up. Fernando Rodney getting ready for Tampa Bay. Strike one. Ryan Roberts. And base hit last time. He's 1 for 3. Base hit to left.
And the Mariners have wiggled out of trouble a lot tonight. It'd be great to do it here in the 9th and then give the offense a chance to tie or go ahead.
Up high. 1-1.
Let's go, Matt.
1-1 count. In there, gets the inside portion of the plate. 1-2.
That was pitch number 20 for Stephen Fryer. Looking to get another strikeout here.
Fryer ready. 1-2 to Ryan Roberts. That rode high at 97. Strike 3 call. Few words. Roberts not real pleased with the call by Andy Fletcher. Here's a look at it.
Well, it's that slider again, 90 miles an hour, and looked like it maybe it was off the plate, Dave. Looked like maybe we got a call there.
Catch a break. 2 outs. Jose Molina. Base hit to right last time up. 1 for 3. Fryer's going to get the job done. Wells will get under this. There we go. Bottom of the 9th. Buckle up. It's a 1-run game. You got to get it done against the best closer in baseball right now. It'll be Kyle Seager, followed by Casper Wells and Justin Smoke. 2-1 Rays as we go bottom 9. Fans, be sure to check out the all-new Root Sports Game Connect, an interactive second screen experience, bringing fans closer to the game with live stats, trends, and analysis. Root Sports Game Connect. Connect now at rootsports.com. T-shirt giveaway night, trying to rally the Mariners here. 17,065 on hand, including a pretty good contingent of service folks out in right field. More defensive changes for Joe Madden's Rays. Ryan Roberts takes over at third base. He moves from second to third. Elliott Johnson takes over at shortstop, and moving from shortstop to second is Sean Rodriguez. And the best closer in baseball right now with 37 saves, Fernando Rodney on the mound.
And you see Rodney's numbers. 37 saves out of 38 opportunities, 55 innings, 8 walks, 53 strikeouts, and look at that earned run average, 0.82. Unbelievable.
Incredible. 90 plus with the fastball, devastating change, 79-80, right?
Yeah, that's the good differential again. And you look fastball and get that changeup, you're going to be way out in front.
Talking to Evan Longoria before the game, he said it has been just a tremendous amount of confidence that they have. They said, listen, we can generate just a little bit of offense with the starting pitching going deep, and then you got Rodney and the rest of the guys coming out of the bullpen. That's why they've been on this tremendous run. They're going for their 8th consecutive win. And 11 out of 13. Look out inside to Seager. Ball 1. Rodney came in last night to close, and he gave up a Seager base hit to center, then struck out Jaso looking, grounded out Montero, and struck out Robinson to end the ball game. Back with a strike, 1-1.
And there was that changeup, 96 on that first fastball, and then 15-mile-an-hour less on that changeup.
Seager with a base hit against Rodney for the second night in a row. Tying run is aboard. Kyle Seager, what a night. He's 2 for 4 this evening. Well, he's a keeper, isn't he?
Oh, man, he can swing the bat. Gets that fastball and just turns it, puts it right in the hole. And Wells has been called back. It looks like Sean Figgins is coming on deck.
Wells has struck out 3 times. Figgins, as a bunter this year, leads the club with 6 sacrifice bunts. And the bunts in order here, Dan.
Yeah, it's a good situation for Figgy here. Get that runner into scoring position and get the chance for the Mariners to tie this thing up.
Figgins pinch hitting here in the 9th. Taking a look down at Jeff Datz, third base coach. Figgins as a pinch hitter, 0 for 3. Ryan Roberts, the third baseman, has parked himself at about 3/4 of the way from home plate. Bunt shown, taken for a ball. As both the first baseman and the third baseman were crashing.
Well, as with Seager, that fastball way inside for the first pitch. And I got to believe, Dave, this is, I mean, Fernando's not an easy guy to hit. He's got to be a tough guy to bunt as well.
I agree. 1-0. Up high with the fastball. 2-0.
Molina out now to talk with Rodney a little bit. Sometimes can be a distraction when a hitter squares around.
Fernando Rodney out of Samana in the Dominican Republic. 2-0 count here to Figgins. Third baseman crashing. Gets the bunt down, foul. 2-1.
Tough spot to bunt here. You got both guys crashing. Seager will try to get as good of a jump as he can down there at first base, especially with these guys crashing hard.
2-1 count. Pitch. Bunt. A good one. One play. Pena throws it away. Seager's going to get the third. Figgins to second with the winning run. Nobody out. He double clutched on the throw and threw it away.
Well, an outstanding bunt by Sean Figgins here. He puts it right between Rodney and Pena, and he bunts it hard, so Pena has to go to his right. And quickly, he gets over there and makes a look at second base. You see Pena here field it. He takes a look at second, doesn't have a play, turns to throw it, double clutches, and then he just throws it away.
Boy, how fitting would it be here? A base hit for Smoke in his first night back after the recall from Tacoma. So an E3 sets it up for the Mariners. Second and third, nobody out. Tying run at third, winning run at second. Figgins a fast runner, and here's Smoke. Down low, ball one. What a quick change of circumstances here at Safeco Field.
Wow.
Rays have led 2-1. That's been the score since the end of 2. And Rodney. Pitch to Smoke. Drives it deep, right center field. It's going to tie the ball game. Upton with the catch. Scoring is Seager. Justin Smoke gets the job done. Figgins the third with the winning run. Welcome back, Justin Smoke. A sac fly and a big double back in the second inning. A 2-2 ball game.
Now Justin Smoke has swung the bat very well tonight. That double early in the ball game, a walk in the fourth, and then the long drive to left field in the sixth. But this one right here, not only does it tie the ball game, but it gets Figgins from second to third with only one out. And it looks like Joe Madden. What's going on here? Joe Madden has a glove in his hand.
Go 5 infielders to look. I bet that's knowing Joe. He's going to go 5. He's going to go 5 infielders. He's going to bring an outfielder in. Go 5 infielders. Zobers have been in right field. Yep, he brought an infield glove for Zobers. I'm not surprised. So they'll play 5 infielders, 1 out. Winning run at third base. 1 out.
Now we got 3 guys on the left side for Miguel. Just 2 on the right side.
Game on the line. Miguel Olivo, first pitch, ball 1 outside. Jennings in left. You got Upton in right center. Taking away the pull from Olivo. 1-0. Off-speed pitch. Got him with the swing and a miss. 1-1.
Good change up there to Miguel. It's got to do something to your mind, Dave, with 3 guys on the left side there of the infield.
1 out, winning run at second. A run in, tie ball game at 2-2. Pitch to Olivo. Inside, 2-1. From the first base side of the rubber. 5 infielders for the Rays. 2-1 to Olivo. Off the glove of Molina for ball 3. 3-1.
Miguel wanting the ball up in the zone to get it to the outfield.
What a huge throwing error by Carlos Pena to set up the Mariners. Smoke tied it with the sac fly. Now 3-1 to Olivo. Pitch. In there for a strike. Full count.
Well, Rodney going with the 3-1 changeup to Miguel. Good pitch on the outside corner.
Plus fastball and the plus changeup. 3-2 to Miguel. Struck him out. 2 outs. Biggie Case for the 3rd consecutive at bat. Well, now Madden bring the glove back in, the outfielder's glove for Zobers. And they'll go back to playing straight up. Thames looking to redeem himself. He's K'd 3 times tonight. Swinging, looking, and looking. Thames did not face Rodney last night. Eric would love to be a hero here. Pitch. Fouled off.
Rodney going with a 3-1 and a 3-2 changeup to Miguel. You know Thames has got to be thinking that changeup's coming.
You bet. 0-1. Winning run at 3rd. Off the end of the bat, folding. 0-2. Thames, 3 strikeouts, trying to come up with a knock right here. Win the ball game. The 0-2. Inside, 98. That's why this guy's so tough.
Man.
And, you know, the motion, he can't really judge anything off his motion. He's just there, boom, and here it comes.
Yeah, and a couple of pitches Jose Molina's had a tough time handling.
One and 2. There it is! Get up! Ball game! Base hit for Thames, and he wins it! The Mariners come from behind! Eric Thames with his biggest moment as a Mariner! What a beauty! Base hit to beat Fernando Rodney. The Mariners win it 3-2 with 2 in the ninth.
Well, that was a changeup, Dave, and Thames just stuck his bat out. Got it off the end and enough to get it over the second baseman. What an inning for the Seattle Mariners. What a game.
Boy, did they need that. Beautifully done by the Mariners. They end the Tampa Bay 7-game winning streak. The Mariners have started a new home winning streak after having their streak ended last night. That was a terrific come-from-behind win by the Seattle Mariners. Eric Thames with the game winner.
Well, he went to the changeup, and you can see Thames was fooled. But he just does reach out and get enough of the ball to get it out into the outfield.
Good effort by Rodriguez, but not enough. And Figgy strolls home with the game winner. So the Mariners, they beat Tampa Bay for just the 2nd time this year. Mariners now 2-6 against the Rays. Let's go down to Jen Mueller with Eric Thames.
He's still catching his breath, guys. I'm still going to give him just a second here to catch his breath. Okay, you got it? Okay. So you come up in that situation. All the anticipation and excitement is building. So what are you thinking during that at-bat?
Just get a good pitch to hit and drive it in the outfield, and good things happen. You know, because he has a lights out split, so try to stay through it, and it worked. Oh.
What did you see in your teammates at bat there earlier that kind of got you set there for what Rodney had?
I mean, Smoke had a great at bat. You know, if he didn't come up,
I have a feeling that one might have stung a little bit. Here you go, Eric. I have a feeling that one might have stung a little bit, but you'll take it.
my mouth was open.
and nobody gave him a heads up in the stadium, I would like to point out. I do want to let you go and celebrate with the team, but what does this kind of come from behind win do for your clubhouse celebration there?
We don't quit. I can't hear myself, so I might sound a little weird. We don't quit. Go Mariners.
Brad, I've got to be honest. We've done a lot of these walk-off interviews. None have ever been exactly that eventful. I think it's good just to stay out of the line of fire on this one.
Yeah, Jen, you're right. Clearly that not whipped cream. Clearly shaving